metal? Because up until today, the answer for me was no, I never knew that that existed. I've seen metal wreaths before, and I love them because they're long lasting, because it's not something that can break easily. If you've had a wreath before and all of a sudden you find pieces of it on the floor, whether it's real or artificial, you know that they all have kind of a shelf life to them. This is going to be something that you're going to be able to use season after season after season. The detail that's on this is incredible. It's not just beautifully painted, but even the texture that's you're gonna find all throughout the metal here is amazing. This is our spring floral design on either the metal garland or on our spring floral metal wreath. 22 inches is your wreath size, and then if you want it in that garland, we're talking about garland that is 74 inches in length. It weighs about just about a pound and a half or so, I would say. And then same thing goes for the wreath. That's about 1¼ pounds there. $39.98 for either one of these. A lot of times you're going to see that they're different prices, but today we were able to make it all one price. It should be $44. It's now less than $40. $13.33 is your easy payment, and it was made new just about 2-3 weeks ago here at QVC. Carrie, let's get started with the garland because I feel like the garland is so super unique. I've not seen it before.
Yes.
What are the ways in which we can decorate with metal garland?
Well, right here you can see I'm like trying to, this is really malleable. So you can move
shape
this
it
all around. You can shape it. So right here with my little table, I can bend it down over the sides. You can see that I have that candle that we had earlier, and I can wrap this around it as well to create a really beautiful, tight little candle wrapping as well. But think about this on hanging this maybe onto the wall, maybe hanging this over top of your bed or over an archway in your home. So a lot of different fun ways to use this in your space. And one of the most unique collections we've brought in. We brought one in for fall, one for Valentine's Day, and they were so popular that we decided to also bring them for the spring as well.
The detail of this is incredible, and either one that you're gonna go with, but just like, let's take a look at this flower right here. And like, look at how you see all of the different petals. Not only are you getting this beautiful ombre finish on the flower and this hand-painted detail, but then you're gonna look, there's so much dimension and texture to this as well. The leaves have little bits of gold on them, but as you feel them, there's texture in this. It's like it's stamped into there. It really is incredible, the craftsmanship on this, Carrie.
It really is. And what I love is that you can kind of play with this. So whether you want this to kind of be a little bit more flat because you are hanging it somewhere, everything is malleable. So you can push the little petals up. You can push those little gold pops that are coming up. The leaves can be twisted. So anything that you want to maybe, as you're hanging this on the wall and there's a little bit of an open space, you can move everything around on here. Shape this into anything that you would like. So to me, oh, hey guy. And so to me, that's what makes this really unique is that it's this organic feeling because you can completely and totally customize this.
That's super fun. I mean, the fact that you can really give so much life and dimension to this as well really helped to make it come alive. And the great thing about this, if you've ever had other pieces of garland before, it's not going to shed. It's not right? Like it's not like you're vacuuming underneath it to pick up all the different pieces because that's the unfortunate reality of a lot of garland out there. Let's talk about the wreath though, because the wreath, indoor, outdoor, what could we do here with this?
So this is indoor or covered porch, but you said it perfectly when we started, Justin. It's one of those, it's a beautiful wreath that's going to give you all of those spring feelings with that gorgeous color palette and that greenery behind it, but it's never going to wilt. It's never going to dry out. It's never going to fall apart. You're never going to have to pick up after it. And I love it that it has what I call like that work of art feeling. So again, this is all pliable. This is all malleable. You can move this all around as well. And that's really fantastic. But I would put this right on top of, like over top of a bed. Especially if I had a little girl and she wanted like a little rose kind of cottagey floral room,
Yeah, that's cute.
how beautiful that would be over top of the bed.
Well, if you want to use it, maybe if you've got big kitchen countertops, or if you're somebody who has the space above the oven, and it could be one of those wood like oven hoods to it.
Yes, on the hood,
Right.
absolutely.
Putting it there to just give a little bit more of that color. I have a covered porch. It's a very small covered porch. But to have this not just on the door, but where you walk in, I would say maybe it's about 3 feet deep. So those little side panels where the siding is boring.
Yes.
To have this there
Yeah.
on a little hook, you're gonna find so many different places. Of course, you
So
could also
many.
lay it down as a centerpiece too, right? So if you want on the
Yes,
table.
how we had it earlier with our jumbo candle. What's also fantastic about this is because it is malleable. If you want to put this on your front door and you have that
Yep.
storm door or that screen door, this lays really flat. So
Right.
you can even push this in as flat as it
Well-
can go. So you'd still be able to get that beauty on your front door, but use your storm door as well.
To that point, if you have it as a centerpiece, look how you can lift it up. So
Exactly.
it gives you so much versatility here. The item number here is H497839, $39.99. Both of them, either one you go with, under $40. Your easy pay is $13.33. Carrie, thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget the clearance price on this. Oh wait, but you're not going anywhere. In fact, you have a
I'm
candle
not.
and a diffuser you're bringing us later.